without explaining, without a final word. One minute we were something, the next I was unheard. I keep replaying questions that never found a place. You walked away mid-sentence and erased my face. I wasn't asking for forever, just honesty at least. But silence was the answer, and it never brought me peace. I don't know what I did wrong, or if I did anything at all. And that's the part that hurts the most, not knowing why you'd fall. And ending needs a reason, a truth to let you heal. But you left me in the middle of something unfinished and real. I'm fading without closure, still stuck in between. You ended us halfway without explaining. I replay your silence over and over again. I'm fading without closure, and I don't know where to stand. I try to write my own ending, pretend I understand, but the heart doesn't heal from what it can't grasp. I check old conversations like they'll suddenly change, like your last message will explain why love became strange. You look free in every picture, like letting go was kind, but I'm still trapped in questions that circle in my mind. I don't need you to love me, I just need the truth, because silence keeps killing me more than losing you. If you ever cared at all, did you know what this would do? Did you know your quiet exit would break me in two? I'm fading without closure, still stuck in between. You ended us halfway without explaining. I replay your silence over and over again. I'm fading without closure, and I don't know where to stand. Some endings don't end, they just disappear and leave you talking to memories I can't hear. I would accept a goodbye if you said it to my face, but now I'm stuck in this moment that time won't erase. I'm not asking for love again or a second chance, I just want the truth so my heart can stand. Because healing needs answers, not questions that stay. And you left me fading this way. I'm fading without closure, but I'm still here, still loving the past, still drowning in fear. You moved on clean, left me confused. I'm fading without closure, still loving you. You found your ending, I faded in the middle. They told me time would fix this, that I'd feel better soon. But they never sat with silence in an empty room. I learned how to function, how to laugh and pretend, but pain doesn't disappear it just waits till the end. I stopped talking about you, like that means you're gone. But every quiet moment proves I was wrong. I don't cry like I used to, but don't confuse that with healed, because numb still hurts and ache is still real. I don't break down every night, but it doesn't mean I'm fine. It just means I learned to hide. I still like it's brand new, like loving you just split me in two. I moved on in steps, but not in truth. I still ache because of you. I see you doing better, and I try to smile, but jealousy mixes with sadness every once in a while. I wonder if you ever miss me, or if I'm easy to erase, like I was just a chapter you were ready to replace. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I still care, that your happiness hurts me and you're not even there. I wish pain had an ending, a final goodbye, but it just keeps returning every time I try. I thought loving you deeply would mean I'd heal strong, but deep love leaves deep marks when it's gone. I still ache like it's brand new, like loving you just split me in two. I moved on in steps, but not in truth. I still ache because of you. If I could forget your voice, the way you said my name, maybe I could breathe again, maybe I'd feel okay. But memories don't listen, they show up uninvited, and every time I feel okay, I'm reminded I don't want you back, I just want relief. I'm tired of carrying this quiet grief, because moving on looks easy from the outside view, but inside I'm still breaking over you. I still ache, even on good days, even when I smile. I still ache, and I don't know when it ends. I still ache, and I don't know when it ends. I still stand in places where your shadow used to fall. Same streets, same corners, same echoes on the wall. The world didn't move an inch, but everything feels wrong. because you're missing from the moment where you used to belong. I keep expecting memories to fade with time, but they live in the spaces between every line. I know you're not coming back, but my heart still stares at the empty places where you were. I don't chase you anymore, but I still feel the ache of loving someone who didn't stay. I stand where you were, and I feel the pain of loving someone who didn't remain. The room still knows your shape, the air still cares. I stand here broken, where you were. I cleaned out all your things, but I couldn't clean my mind. You're gone from the surface, but buried deep inside. I talk about you less now, but I feel you more at night. When silence starts reminding me of what didn't survive. You found another sunrise, I'm stuck in yesterday, trying to understand how love can walk away. I don't call your name anymore, but my heart still dares to feel you breathing where you were. They say don't look back, but it's easier said than done when your heart still thinks you're the one. I stand where you were, and I feel the pain of loving someone who didn't remain. The room still knows your shape, the air still cares. I stand here broken. If loving you was wrong, why does this feel so real? Why do empty places still know how to feel? I don't need you back, I just need the hurt to end, because missing you quietly is how my nights begin. I stand where you were, trying to move on, but my feet still shake every time I'm alone. You took your future, left me the stairs. I'm still standing where you were. You left the place, but not the pain. I didn't fall apart all at once. I cracked a little every day. I smiled through the damage, learned what not to say. Pain didn't knock on my door, it moved in like a guest, sat down in my chest and made itself a nest. At first it hurt in moments, then it stayed through the night. Then it started feeling normal, like breathing didn't feel right. I told myself, be patient, that healing takes some time. But pain was quicker learning how to make itself mine. I thought pain was temporary, just a passing storm. I didn't know it could settle and start feeling like home. Pain learned slowly how to live in me. Now it wakes up with my heartbeat and goes to sleep with me. I didn't choose this feeling, but it chose to stay. Pain learned slowly, and I paid. I see your face in strangers, hear your voice in songs. I wonder how you're sleeping while I'm still holding on. You look fine from a distance, like love didn't leave a scar. But I'm still collecting pieces of who we used to be, of who we are. I tried to rush the healing, try to fake being okay. But pain doesn't follow schedules, it just moves its own way. Now every I'm alright feels like a lie I say, because pain learned my language and it knows how to stay. They say time will fix it, but time just made it clear that pain doesn't leave politely, it just gets comfortable here. Pain learns slowly how to live in me. Now it wakes up with my heartbeat and goes to sleep with me. I didn't choose this feeling, but it chose to stay. Pain learns slowly, and I pay. I miss who I was before you, before love taught me to break, before I learned that staying can still be a mistake. I carry all this quiet like it's something I deserve, because loving you was easy, but losing you took nerve. If pain is just a teacher, then what was I supposed to learn? That hearts can burn forever and never get their turn. I'm trying to forgive myself for loving you this way, but pain learns slowly, and it stays. Slowly how to live in me. It changed the way I feel the world and what love means to me. I didn't choose this ending, but I live it every day. Pain learns slowly, and I pay. I learned pain before I learned peace. Didn't say you were leaving, you just stopped holding my hand. You stopped asking about my day, stopped making future plans. Your smile stayed but it changed somehow, like it didn't belong to me. Love didn't end in a moment, it just slowly stopped breathing. I felt it in the pauses, in the way you looked away, and how I'm just tired became the thing you'd say. I kept telling myself it was nothing, that we were just going through a phase. But deep down I felt the ending long before you walked away. You didn't break my heart loudly, you didn't give me a fight. You just faded from loving me right in front of my eyes. Goodbye came quietly, like I wouldn't feel the sound, like my heart wouldn't notice when you set it down. You didn't say you were done, you just stopped choosing me. Goodbye came quietly, and it shattered me. I replay every conversation, searching for where I went wrong, wondering if I missed the moment when your love was already gone. You said nothing's wrong, I promise, but your touch didn't feel the same. And promises don't mean much when love forgets your name. I tried to love you harder, like effort could make you stay, but love shouldn't feel like begging at the end of every day. I watched you drift beside me, still close but not quite there. It hurts more when they leave slowly than when they disappear. I would've fought if you asked me, I would've broken if you tried, but you left me with silence and called it goodbye. Goodbye came quietly, like a thief in the night. You took everything we were without starting a fire. You didn't say you were done, you just stopped choosing me. Goodbye came quietly, and it shattered me. I'd rather hear the truth than this gentle kind of pain. I'd rather feel you angry than forgotten and replaced, because silence is a sentence I never got to choose, and I'm serving it alone with nothing left to prove. You still say my name kindly, like you didn't break my soul, like you didn't walk away and leave me here alone. I wish goodbye I screamed, at least I would've known, but goodbye came quietly, and now I'm on my own. Goodbye came quietly, but the pain stayed loud. It follows me everywhere, in every empty crowd. You didn't say you were done, you just stopped choosing me. Goodbye came quietly, and it shattered me. Some endings whisper and ruin you forever. The room is full of silence, but my mind is full of noise. Every corner holds a picture of your laugh, your voice, your choice. I tried to rearrange the furniture, like space could change the past, but memories don't live in places, they live in how you last. I'll pour a drink and stare at nothing, listening to the clock. Each second feels like punishment, each heartbeat like a knock. I tell myself I'm healing, but it feels like I'm just late to a life that kept moving on while I stood at our old gate. I thought being alone meant peace, a quiet place to rest, but I'm alone with memories, and they don't let go of my chest. I'm alone with memories that won't let me sleep. You left me company that cuts too deep. I close my eyes and you're still there. I'm alone with memories everywhere. I deleted all our photos, then I cried and backed them up. Like losing you once wasn't enough, I had to feel it twice. I hear your name in random places, and my stomach turns to stone. It's crazy how a crowded room can still feel like I'm alone. Friends say go out, you'll feel better, so I try to fake a smile, but every laugh feels borrowed, and it only lasts a while. Then I come home to this quiet, and it hits me like a wave that you were once my safety, and now I'm being brave. I'm tired of being strong when I didn't choose this role. I'm tired of pretending I don't miss my other half, my home. I'm alone with memories that won't let me sleep. You left me company that cuts too deep. I close my eyes and you're still there. I'm alone with memories everywhere. If I could trade my mind for silence, I swear I'd do it now. If I could unlearn your touch, your look, the way you made me vow. But love is ink in water, it stains the deepest parts. And even when you leave, you keep a key to broken hearts. I talk to you in my head like you can hear me through the walls. Like maybe if I say it right, you'll catch yourself and call. But the phone stays quiet and the truth stays cruel and plain, that you can love somebody fully and still be left in pain. I'm alone with the memories, and they're loud tonight. They turn my bed to an ocean, and I can't swim right. You're gone for good, but you're still here. I'm alone with memories all year. I'm alone, but I'm not free. Love came in like summer rain, soft and warm and new. You held my hands like you meant it, like you knew what I'd been through. You said I see you, and I finally felt seen. Like every lonely year before you was just a bad dream. We built a world out of small things, late night talks and streetlight glow. And I believed it would last, 'cause you made it feel like so. But somewhere in the middle, your heart began to roam, and love started packing quietly, leaving my heart alone. I felt you getting distant, I tried to pull you near, but you can't hold on to someone who's already disappeared. Love didn't stay, it just passed through. It kissed my heart, then ran from truth. I held on tight, you slipped away. You left me here. myself for a while, like I missed a hidden sign. Like if I was prettier, softer, you would have still been mine. But love shouldn't feel like cruel, I deserve to be kept. Love shouldn't feel like crying while you finally get rest. You said it's not your fault, but you didn't fight to try. And even without effort is the loudest kind of lie. Now I watch couples laughing and I wonder what they know. Do they feel safe and forever, or is it just for show? I keep replaying all your always, like it's something I can say, but always turns to silence when a heart won't be brave. Love didn't stay, it just passed through. It touched my soul, then broke in two. I built a home, you chose the grind. You were so fast, love didn't stay. And maybe love is just a visitor, it comes to teach and leave. Maybe I was just a season you didn't plan to keep. But why did it feel holy? Why did it feel so true? If love was never staying, why did it look like you? Now I'm learning how to trust again with hands that shake. Because love didn't stay, and I'm what it left to break. Love didn't stay, it turned to smoke. I reached for you and lost my hope. I said your name, you walked away, left me here. Love didn't stay, it came like heaven, left like it meant nothing. I miss the way you laugh at things nobody else would get. I miss the stupid nicknames, the fights we would forget. I miss your hands in winter, finding mine like they belong. I miss the way you'd hum along when you didn't know the song. I miss the mornings waking up to sunlight on your face. I miss the comfort of your voice filling up an empty place. And I hate that I can miss you when you hurt me like you did. But love is not a switch to flip, love doesn't just stay here. I tried to list the reasons I should stop loving you, but my heart keeps interrupting with the good we used to do. I miss everything, even what broke me, even the nights you left me lonely in the same room. I miss your smile before it turned to pain. I miss the love that didn't stay the same. I miss everything, and I don't know how to quit. I miss our little routines, like we were building something real. I miss the way you'd hold me when you knew what I could feel. I miss the future in our and trying not to lose the rope. I keep your old hoodie like it's warmer than truth, like fabric can't replace you, like I can still have proof. But proof doesn't stop the shaking when the memories come in waves. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm stronger than this ache. They tell me move on quickly, like I can change my mind, but I'm still living in the places where your love and mine align. I miss everything, even what broke me, even the nights you left me lonely in the same room. I miss your smile before it turned to pain. I miss the love that didn't stay the same. I miss everything, and I don't know how to quit. Maybe I'm addicted to the version of you that cared, the one that looked at me like I was answered prayer. Not the one who got so distant, not the one who let me bleed, but the one who said I'm here and made me wanna believe. Now I'm fighting with my own heart, pulling at the seams, trying to wake up from the sweetest, cruelest dream. And it hurts to miss the good parts more than all the bad, 'cause the good parts are the reason I still want what we once had. I miss everything, even what broke me, even the way your silence still follows me home. I miss your love before it learned to change. I miss the us that won't come back again. I miss everything, and that's what makes it hard to live. I miss everything, and you're gone. You spoke in future tense, like it was guaranteed. Next year, next month, forever. You planted that seed. I held it like a treasure, like a ring before the gold. Believing in your certainty, believing what you told. You said I'm not like others, and I trusted every line. I let my walls come down and made your heart be part of mine. But promises are fragile, and they're only made in air. And you left yours on the table like you never placed them there. I keep replaying all the nights you swore you wouldn't go. But when it mattered most, your words were just for show. Broken promises were made, like glass inside my chest. You took your peace and walked away. I kept the pain you left. You said always, you said forever, then you changed. Now all I have are memories and broken promises remain. I tried to be the reason you would choose to stay. I've been until I disappear just to keep you okay. I swallowed all my questions, I smiled through all the doubt. But love shouldn't feel like begging with my heart hanging out. Now every I love you feels suspicious in my ears, like sweetness darkness hides an exit that will show up. Made it years. You didn't just break my trust, you broke the way I dreamed. Now even happy moments feel like something in between. They say time will fix it, but time just makes it clear that you can break someone softly and never shed a tear. Broken promises lay like brass inside my chest. You took your peace and walked away. I kept the pain you If I could go back, I'd ask you to be honest. Not romantic, not dramatic, just honest. Tell me you were unsure before you made me sure. Tell me you were leaving before I built a door. Because I still hear your voice when I'm trying to sleep. Still feel your aura hurt you, cutting me deep. And I hate that I believed it like a hymn, like a flame. I'm praying to forget you, but I still know your name. Broken promises remain like shadows on the wall. I try to start again, but it comes back with every call. You said always, you said forever, then you changed. Now all I have are memories and broken promises remain. Promises fade, but the damage stays. You didn't scream, you didn't fight, you didn't slam the door. You just looked tired of loving me like I was nothing more. You said I need some space, like space doesn't mean the end. But every step you took away was losing my best friend. If there was someone else, you said no, that's not it. But your eyes were already gone. That's when I felt the hit. You walked away like love was a lie, like all we had could die that night. I stayed right there, you didn't wait. I begged you softly, you walked away. I still remember how it felt to watch your back turn cold. You took your future with you, left me growing old. I replay every second, like maybe I could change the moment when you chose yourself and left me in the rain. I would've stayed through you didn't even try. You walked away, and let me ask why. You walked away and I stayed here, learning how to live with constant fear. You chose the end, I chose the pain. You walked away and I stayed the same. Some goodbyes don't shout, they just leave. I packed up all the pictures, put them in a box, but the memories don't stay there, they follow when I walk. I'll see the same street corner, and I'm back in that time where you held me like a promise, and I called you mine. I'm tired of reliving the love that couldn't last, tired of being haunted by the good part of the past. These memories cut deep, like they're still alive. They remind me every day of the love that died. I try to move forward, but I lose my grip, 'cause the sweetest moments are the sharpest cuts. Your laugh still lives inside me, like a song I can't erase, and I hate how I can't hear it when I'm trying to feel safe. I meet new people sometimes, but my heart stays far, because it still wears your fingerprints right over every scar. They tell me time will fix it, but time just makes it clear that you can be someone's everything, then disappear. These memories cut deep, like they're still alive. They remind me every day of the love that died. I try to move forward, but I lose my grip, 'cause the sweetest moments are the sharpest cuts. If I could trade my memory for peace, I swear I would. But forgetting you feels wrong, even when it's no good. So I carry all the pieces of a love I can't revive, and I bleed in little moments just to prove I'm still alive. These memories cut deep, but I keep them anyway, 'cause even in the hurting, they're all I have to say. I loved you with my whole life, you left me with the rest. So I'll heal with these memories cutting through my chest. If forgetting was easy, I'd be healed by now. told my friends I'm doing fine, and maybe that's half true, but my heart still sets a place at the table next to you. I keep thinking I'll see your name on my screen in the night, like love can change its mind and come back doing right. My head knows you're gone, but my chest won't agree. It keeps holding on to you like you still belong to me. My heart's still waiting, even though you're afraid. I'm smiling in public, but you live in me. I walk forward slowly, but I don't know how to stop my heart from waiting for you now. I fold the pain like laundry, put it neatly out of sight, but it unfolds when I'm alone. In the middle of the night, I delete your photos sometimes, then I bring them back again. I hate how I'm still loyal to a love that didn't win. You say you'll find better, but better isn't you. And my heart keeps chasing what my mind already knew. My heart's still waiting, even though you're afraid. I'm learning how to breathe, but you live in me. I'm trying to move on, but I don't know how to stop my heart from waiting for you now. If you came back, I'd be scared of the way you left before, but I'd still open the door with shaking hands once more. That's how you know it's love, when it doesn't learn to quit. Even when it's broken, it still chooses it. My heart's still waiting, but the night feels long. I'm singing to a silence that won't sing back my song. I'm trying to let go, but I don't know how to stop my heart from waiting for you now. Maybe one day it'll stop, but not tonight. The loudest thing I've heard was the quiet in this room, where your voice used to live and your perfume used to bloom. I keep the TV on for noise, just to cover up the ache, but nothing fills the empty that you're leaving head to make. We used to talk for hours, now I talk to my pain, and every unanswered moment feels like calling your name. There's silence after love, and it screams so loud. No words, no closure, just a ghost in the crowd. I miss the sound of you, the way you pull me close. Now I'm living with the quiet. doesn't light up, and I pretend that I don't care, but I still check it like a habit, like you might be there. I'm learning how to eat alone, how to laugh without you near, but every night is honest, and it brings you back right here. You said time will heal, but time just makes it real that you can leave a heart behind and never feel what I feel. There's silence after love, and it screams so loud. No words, no closure, just a ghost in the crowd. I miss the sound of you, the way you pull me close. Now I'm living with the quiet, and it hurts the most. I'd rather hear you angry than not hear you at all. I'd rather feel you breaking than this echo in the hall, because silence is a sentence that I never got to choose, and I serve it every night with nothing left to prove. There's silence after love, and it follows me home. Even in a busy city, I still feel alone. I miss the sound of you, but you're gone like a note, so I sing to the quiet, and I choke. Some goodbyes are loud. Yours was just quiet enough to kill me. I didn't just lose your hand, I lost the way I used to breathe. I lost a safe place in your eyes, I lost what I believe. We had 1,000 tiny plans, simple dreams, simple trust. Now every plan is just a bruise, and every dream turned to dust. I fought for what we had while you were letting go, and I didn't see the ending until you made it so. I lost us somewhere in the fight. I kept choosing you, you stopped choosing. I replay every argument, like maybe I can find the moment when your love changed and left mine behind. I tried to be softer, I tried to be enough, but love can't be held together by only one of us. You said it's not your fault, but the silence tells me lies, 'cause you left me with a question and no reason why. I lost us, and it feels like I lost me. You took the future and the best part of my sleep. Still here somehow. You walked away. us two hearts, why did I carry the pain? Why did I hold the ruins while you escaped the flames? I would have stayed through anything, but you didn't even try. And now I'm learning how to live with half a life I lost us. But I remember it clear, every laugh, every promise, every I'm always here. I lost us, and it's tearing me now. You walked away whole. I'm breaking down. I didn't lose you fast, I lost us slowly. We were building something real, or at least I thought we were. I held the future in my hands, like it finally felt secure. You said I'm not leaving, you said I'm here to stay, but your promises were paper, and the rain washed them away. We were so close to forever, I could taste it in the air. But almost is a heartbreak that nobody can repair. We almost meant forever, but forever let us go. I held on to your always, you never meant to own. We were everything until we weren't anymore. We almost meant forever, and that hurts more. I still wear the same old hoodie you used to steal from me, like maybe if I keep it close, you'll come back eventually. But time keeps moving forward, and I'm stuck in what we had, living in the what could have been, like it's all I ever had. You say don't blame yourself, but my heart doesn't understand how love can be so certain, then slip right through your hands. We almost meant forever, but forever let us go. I kept saving space for you, you found a way to close. We were everything until we weren't anymore. We almost meant forever, and that hurts more. If you ever miss me, do you miss me like I do? Do you feel a little empty in the things you run into? Or am I just a chapter you're glad you finally turned, while I'm still in the fire, trying not to burn? We almost meant forever, but forever wasn't kind. You left me with the almost and a broken state of mind. We were everything until you walked out the door. We almost meant forever, and that hurts more. Almost is the word that keeps me on the floor. doesn't cut my skin, like it doesn't comb me backward to the place I've not been. I hear it in a random song, in a movie, in a store, and suddenly I'm shaking like I'm breaking on the floor. I try to act normal, but the truth is worse. Some words are like knives, and yours is the first. Your name hurts like a wound that won't close. Your name hurts like a truth no one knows. I loved you honestly, you left me first, and every time I hear it, your name hurts. I avoid our old street corners like I haunted by regret. I keep deleting your number, but I still know every digit. I told myself be stronger, like strength can change the past. But love doesn't make for lightly, it just clings and it lasts. You're everywhere in pieces, in the smallest stupid things, and I'm tired of pretending that I don't feel anything. Your name hurts like a song in the dark. Your name hurts like a fresh broken heart. I'm trying to move forward, but I'm still cursed, and every time I hear your name hurts. If I could rename the memories, rewrite what we became, I'd erase the way you left me and the sound of your name. But the world keeps saying it like I'm supposed to be fine, but I'm drowning in a world that used to be mine. Your name hurts, but I whisper it still. Your name hurts like a medicine that kills. I loved you honestly, you left me first, and every time I hear it, your name hurts. Some names are just names, yours is a scar. We used to talk in the kitchen like the world couldn't touch us there. Now the air feels so different, like you never really cared. I still remember your heartbeat against my chest at night, and how your eyes used to tell me everything would be alright. Now you look straight through me like I'm nobody you knew, like our whole story ended and it never mattered to you. We became strangers with memories too deep. I still know your laughter, but you don't know me. We were always in forever, then you let it fade. We became strangers, and I stayed the same. I see you in crowded places, and my chest forgets to breathe. My heart still tries to run to you, but my pride won't let me. You say hey like it's nothing, like we did it and built a home. But I'm living in the echo of the love you left alone. I keep asking the ceiling how two souls can turn to stone, how you can stand so close to me and I still feel alone. We became strangers with memories too deep. I still feel your fingers when I try to sleep. We were always in forever, then you changed the page. We became strangers, and I stayed the same. If I could go back, I'd hold you tighter, say the words I saved too long. But time doesn't listen when a heart is wrong. And I hate that I still love you when you don't even try. I hate that I still miss you like I'm the only one who cried. We became strangers, but I remember it all. Every kiss, every promise, every rise, every fall. You walked away so gently, like love is just a game. We became strangers, and I stayed the same. It's hard to lose you twice, first in love, then in your eyes. I laugh when they ask me how I've been, like I've got it all under control. But the truth is I'm barely holding a heart that's tired and cold. Your toothbrush still by the mirror, like you're coming back someday. And I hate how the smallest things can make my strength slip away. I'm fine in the daylight, but the night knows the truth. When the room gets quiet, I hear every missing you. These are tears without sound, falling deep inside. I'm breaking in silence while the world walks by. No one sees the ocean. I'm trying not to drown. I'm losing you slowly, and tears without sound. I scroll through our old conversations, like they're prayers I still believe. Your I love you feels like a stranger that my hands refuse post about the sadness. I don't call for help at all. I just sit with all this damage and pretend I don't fall. You moved on so quickly, like my love was easy to forget. But I'm still stuck in the maybe and the what if in my head. These are tears without sound, falling deep inside. I'm breaking in silence while the world walks by. No one sees the pieces scattered on the ground. I'm losing you slowly, and tears without sound. If pain had a voice, it would whisper your name. It would ask why my life wasn't enough to make you stay. And if love is a lesson, I'm failing somehow, 'cause I still reach for you, even now. These are tears without sound, but they burn like fire. I'm smiling for strangers with a heart and wire. You left me the quiet, and the weight pulls me down. I'm losing you slowly, and tears without sound. No one hears me breaking. That's the cruelest sound. You looked at me like a stranger when I asked if you stayed. Your eyes were already somewhere else, even while you said my name. I felt the ending in your silence before the words came through. You didn't have to say it, I already knew. You said it wasn't easy, you said you needed time, but every step you took away was a choice, not a sign. You chose goodbye while I chose us. You let go easy, I held on too much. You closed the door, I begged you to try. I stayed and broke, you chose goodbye. We talked in circles for hours, like love could be convinced. But your heart had packed its bags while mine still believed in this. You promised we'd stay friends, like that would heal the pain. But hearing your voice now just drives me insane. You said you'd miss me someday, you said I'd be okay, but healing feels like drowning when you walk away. You chose goodbye like it was nothing. I watched our future turn into nothing. You walked out free, I stayed behind. You saved yourself and lost my mind. If You chose goodbye with steady hands. I fell apart where you still stand. I keep replaying that final night. You turned your back without a fight. You chose goodbye and I chose to feel every scar you left, every wound still real. If loving you meant losing me, I'd still try again. But you chose goodbye, and I chose to pay. So here's the truth I couldn't say. When you walked away that night, I didn't lose you suddenly. I lost you in your mind. The house is quiet after midnight. Your coffee cup still by the sink. Your jacket hangs where you left it, like you might come back. I still think every photo feels heavier now. Every laugh turned into a bruise. I keep replaying our last moment, trying to find what I lose. You said we'd be okay someday, but someday never came. You walked away so gently, still set my heart in flames. You left my love empty, like rooms without light. I talk to your shadow every lonely night. You took all the warmth, but left me the pain. I'm holding your memory while you moved on again. I sleep on the edge of the bed now, like I'm saving space for you. I scroll through messages we sent, pretending they're still new. I learned how to smile in public, but break when I'm alone. You were the place I called my home. Now I don't know where to go. You promised we were different, that we'd never fade, but love can turn to silence with one goodbye. Too late. You left my love empty, like a heart with no sound. I scream in my head, but no one's around. You said it was better than letting me go, but you kept your freedom, and I kept the cold. If loving you was wrong, why does it still feel right? If letting go is healing, why am I losing every fight? I'd rather feel this broken than forget what we were, because even the pain of you still feels familiar. You left my love empty, full of your name. Every tear I'm crying still whispers the same. If I could choose again, I'd still fall deep, even knowing you'd be the goodbye I keep. You left my love empty, no closure, no sign, just echoes of us, frozen in time. lost your mind.